I'm going to give you the targets so you can buy long OCL and short SHIB. Okay, you're going to get everything. You're also going to get the next possible move, and I'm going to tell you which one I personally prefer on this asset. Okay, so hope you're ready for this. As always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel to turn notifications. And on this being said, let's get started. So here, first of all, what we have to understand here and be aware of really is the context we're in. What is the context? Is the higher time frame waves really. So what is the context of this coin? This is extremely important to understand this, so we know what we can expect next and what we can look for. Okay, so the thing is here, what do we have? We have first of all here a five ways to the upside. Here we have 5 ways impulsive here to the upside. Next we have a correction. Okay, and next we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive to the upside. If you remember good here, we have been able to ride all this push up here when it was already around there. Very nice, not gonna lie. So yeah, in that case we'll have 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Can that be a wave 1, 2, 1, 2? Okay, 5 waves, bam, correction for the wave 2, then we'll have another 3, 4, 5 later. Oops, misclicked that. So I have this to do later. Okay, I'm gonna just add some few bigger waves. And another wave, bam, another wave 1, another wave 2 here, and bam, 3 or 5. Normally, no. Why? Because when already are way too low, we already, I mean, on this price right here, as you can see, we already take the wave 1 route with the wave 2 here, as the wave 2, as you can see, breaks the wave 1 route here. So normally this is not valid anymore. Now there are some exchange already not took the low here, but I mean, for me, it's way too low for a wave 2. Okay, in any case, even if we do not break the low here, we got to stop around there. So it's way too low already. So for me, what is it? This is more likely, it's simply here an A, a B retracement, and a C. 5 ways correction, 5 ways. Yes, it is a correction to go more down. We already went low, right? So now we can absolutely make a bull market again, make a crazy, like, I don't remember the exact percentage of this, but look at that, it's a 1,700% push to the upside. Yes, we can be in a correction, but still get a really big rise to the upside and ride maybe a 5,000 push to the upside, I don't know, just by being in a correction with another A, B, C zigzag. Okay, this is what I am more likely looking for the long term, really, for the context. I am more likely looking for a correction like this. Okay, if we really have to get a bull run, I am more looking for such double EXY than to be in some wave 1, 2, 1, 2, bang, being impulsive here to the upside. I'm looking for this. Now, can we rise big even if we're in double EXY? Yes, absolutely. We can absolutely do some crazy push up with this. Okay, it's absolutely something possible. Again, don't check out the price I'm placing, where I'm placing this. It's just absolutely random, and I don't have the fibs right now to pull this, but we can absolutely get a bull run like this and ride another, for example, I don't know, from the low we have done here to the top, I don't know, you can say 2,000-3,000 again. It's absolutely something possible. You know, it's not because we're in a correction that we can just not be in a bull run, right? We can still be in a bull run by being a correction. This is extremely important to understand. Now you have the context. We can move on another chart here that is on the Binance chart. Okay, so I prefer that one because the chart is a bit more accurate. I don't like Binance so much, but I prefer that one because this is the one, you know, we have been using when it was riding this push to the upside, and I prefer that one. Of course, Coinbase is much better, but the premise, you can see, we have some weird stuff going on at the very beginning. So I'm gonna take Binance. Normally Coinbase is the best. Okay, if you use a wave, we're gonna use Binance in that case. So what do we have here? I am on the log scale, by the way, so that's why it's maybe looking different than your chart. Okay, so just so you can see better what's happening here. So personally, I have this right here, and this is the only configuration I have, really, to be honest with you. Okay, so I have a double EXY here, double EXY went more down, so double EXY X and Z. Okay, yes, double EXY is very small compared to the X and Z. The Z is very long, but this is personally what I have here. I have been using this span for quite a long now, and this just played perfectly. Such as, for example, we've got, you know, this nice ABC zigzag plan to the upside, so a correction to go more down, right? A correction here, A, B, C zigzag, as you can see here, A, B, C zigzag to go more down. And yeah, we went lower. By the way, that was the price we was looking for below that wick, as you can see here, below that wick. So when below that wick, we got a bounce. That's pretty cool. Within the range was, of course, looking for some possible buy. We've got a first possible one here, as you can see, so around the lows here, right? Around the lows here. So we've got this nice first bounce. That is that one, if I'm mistaken. Or maybe it's that one next. You know, we got just a bit below reclaim, and we got a continuation high on this. Sorry, here. So that's pretty cool. You know, we got a reclaim, flip to support, get a continuation. So we got 2 good bounce of this, and then we got the next target around the lows here. As you can see, we have been able to ride this very nice push to the upside. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The targets are being respected. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. So now we're going to plan for the next possible targets. But yeah, I want to finish with a wave. Just want to show you how this was really you cool trader, you know, just by using a lot of waves, using some few levels, footprint chart and stuff like that, how you can really crush a chart. This was, for example, here in a VIP update that was on the very low here. You can see that was the first target for a buy. So personally, I pushed that, and we have been able to ride. Yeah, did this very nice push to the upside again. So this is just pretty cool, not gonna lie. So now we're going to update the targets to the downside, of course. But before to give you that, I just want to show you the possible waves. Personally, what I have more likely here is simply a wave 1, okay, wave 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have an impulsive down here. So if I have an impulsive and we're in a Z wave, then we'll have to look for a bigger pan, right? We'll have to look for an ABC zigzag. So 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Here we'll have more likely an ending. Okay, you have some few smaller waves here. You can see we'll have an ABC zigzag. Okay, then you have a double XY here to the upside. And yes, normally in each wave 1, 3, and 5 we should get some ABC zigzag. So ABC zigzag, and then we should get an ABC zigzag here. So for example, this right here can be just a 5 waves down. Okay, for example, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are just going to make a bigger right here, yeah, A, B, and C zigzag down. Okay, now can it stop? As always, can a wave 5 of an ending stop with a truncated wave 5? Yes, absolutely. That's why we buy. For example, we push that low simply because we never know if we're going to do a truncated, so to speak, a wave 5 is going to stop before the wave 3 bottom, or if we're going to do a continuation to the downside. Normally the continuation to the downside is more probable. That's why I will be aware of this ABC zigzag, but be aware that if we rise the B takes the A with root, then yeah, this is not valid anymore, right? We just have to look for a continuation. We can still be in that way forward. I'm going to give you really a short target, a long target, so you can really understand where you have to look for a long, where you have to look for a short, all of this. But these are the possible waves, really. These are the more likely. Now, if I have to change that, we're going to change that. Remember that we already bought here. That's why I'm not interested in anything here, because we already have done that, yeah, on that low here. Okay. So yeah, these are my waves, really. So 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, ABC zigzag into that Z wave. Okay, so now what you can do is simply pull some few extension tool to find some targets more down, right? So these are all the targets. We have 4 targets below us where we can look for a possible buy. Okay, how this first target, so I'll let you check the price, you know, or maybe I can say, you know, so yeah, I think I can say that. So $579 down to $554, but again, we already reached it out. So be aware that you can just do a swing Philip pan and then reclaim, for example. Okay, all depends on Bitcoin, for example, when we take the low on this, if Bitcoin starts to be bullish, for example, it can be bullish. It's also depending on this, but yeah, be aware of that first target. Still, it is in my opinion important, so we do not wait only for the targets lower. Okay, be aware of that. Now, of course, if you want to know how it is possible to buy into these targets, if you really want to know how it is possible to buy into these targets, just gonna show you something here really quick. But for example, this was within the VIP section before. Now there is no VIP section anymore, but for example, this was a possible long trade we have planned, you know, A, B, C zigzag to ride this nice push to the upside here. Okay, this is very big push to the upside. 2 targets, we got that first one and a second one here. So we got the first one, we got a continuation, so I personally took that long, can't remember where I posted it, but yeah, we got a very nice long trade. So this is more likely a correction to go more down. Can we do a bigger correction here? Yes, absolutely. Okay, but if you really want to know how it is possible to trade and to catch this kind of possible long trade, to really plan, for example, if you don't want to buy on the very low here, you want to buy a bit later to make sure you do not try to catch a knife, the only thing you need to do is to go and check out this video you have on the YouTube channel. Just in the video section here on the YouTube channel, scroll down a bit and you will find this video here. I wish I known that before investing in crypto. Just go and watch this video. You're going to really understand exactly how you have to buy into these targets, because you don't need to try to catch a knife. Buy this. You can recognize more likely if you have or not to buy some targets. And for example, here if you try to catch a knife, you got a 1% push to the upside. If you waited a bit, you still got a nice 61% push to the upside. Okay, and avoiding taking, for example, some buy before on some other targets possible. Okay, so we're going to check this out if you want to. But yeah. So here, this is the first target. Okay, second target is so between $439 down to $406, by the way. Third target, $319. And then we'll have the next target and the last one, really, that is between $202 down to $106. Okay, so these are the 4 targets we have below for a possible buy for an investment and for a possible long trade, as you understood. Okay, now it is very important also to plan some possible short targets for the possible B wave in case we have to write this down once more and make this wave 5 not truncated, so we have to stop before here. Okay, because again that can absolutely be here an A, oops, sorry, if we pull that now a bit more the wave, that can absolutely be an A wave down, a bit retracement, and a C already with some possible 5 waves down here. Okay, a B wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example. It's absolutely something possible. You know, sometimes when you're in a bear market, the waves are really tricky, so we have to play with different scenarios. So these are the targets. Now the targets to the upside. How can we get the targets to the upside? The only thing you have to do is to go on Bybit and just add your levels there. Okay, to do so, you just have to go, for example, if you want to understand exactly how you can do this by yourself. Okay, so you don't need me, for example. You just have to go in the live section here and watch at this video right here, how to analyze Matic. I'm giving to you everything really in this update. So you can see I'm playing with the footprint charts. You can really do this by yourself. Okay, now of course, yeah, if you want to get my opinion and everything, you have to watch the videos, but yeah. So let's go here on the SHIB Bybit USD chart. So what I will be aware of is simply this fixed range. Okay, the fixed range here is going to give you already some nice possible trade. First of all, we have this nice value area low. Okay, that will be a really, you know, for the ABC zigzag. Okay, that will be a really small B wave, but this is the first target you can look for. So here what you can do is just set an alert. Okay, an alert, sorry, and for example, I don't know, resistance 1, let's say. Okay, so you have the resistance 1 there. What you have to do is just, for example, you can read at the order flow, just see what's happening here behind the market. So you can see exactly, do we have some trap longs, some people trying to long, do we have the next absorption, do we have the path control on the top, a lot of different data. If you want, by the way, to learn more about the order flow, you just have again to check at the, and to just visit, by the way, the mooncharts.fr website. You have all the information there waiting for you. But yeah, this is the first possible resistance. Now, yeah, personally, I'm not really interested into a short here. Why? Because this is really, I mean, this is just way too low for me to look for a short. So personally, for a short, I'm more interested into the targets above. So be aware of the path control before this red square here. Okay, this red square right here. But yeah, the path control is just something to be aware of. Now, I will prefer personally to go into that target from here. You just have to, again, read the order flow, see what Bitcoin is doing at that time. All of this, you know, so you can really take a decision. I mean, make a decision really if you have or not to take the short trade. Of course, if we get acceptance above, come back down to flip to support, then there is just absolutely no reason at all to take a short on this. But yeah, you have some level approach on the website if you want to check this out. But yeah, so this is in any case the first main target area. Of course, be aware of that one. Okay, but this is like just really on the lower time frame. If you can say that, it's a very strong target we'll be aware of. But again, this is more on the lower time frame. Okay, for a really push up and just drop directly. But I'm not really interested into a short here. We'll prefer it for higher targets. So this is the next real big higher target. Okay, for a short, if we start breaking this, we can look for this value area high really up to the 7x6. Okay, you don't need really to add the other levels. This is really path control a bit above with a possible fair reduction of that top really. Okay, and then we'll have the value high just a bit above with these levels. Okay. Now, if we really start to break through of this, chance the market structure and be really bullish here and start to make to continue higher really, what targets we can look for here to the upside. Personally, I have two main targets above. Okay, again, we need to get a push up here to be able to pull some more fibs and to find some more accurate targets. But for now, just by using the level, I am aware of this red square here. We have also some few volume normally in addition with this, if I'm mistaken, right here. Yeah. So we have the value high at $0.19456, okay, up to $0.2670, okay. So this is the first real big resistance we'll have above this highs here. Okay, if we really have to do a really big move here to the upside, and if we start breaking this, be aware of these levels here. But I will prefer personally to go into this target. Now, of course, we will need this push up to be able to recognize if, for example, this target is still strong. If we still have to look for something, but yeah, for now, without getting the push up, I will be more aware of these two targets here above us. So another thing is, you have the targets for a short above. Okay, again, I'm not saying you have to sell in every single target, absolutely not. You have to see what is the reaction there, what are the waves. If for example you're in a wave, I don't know, if you're in a 5 waves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, you finish in there. If you have 5 waves, then you're in a wave 1, 2 next, or in an AB, so you don't need at all to sell here. You just have to hold this and you're going to take the highest one swing in any case, so it's absolutely fine, right? It all depends on the context of all of this really, of the context with the waves, of the level approach you're going to do on this. It really depends on this, okay? So, but yeah, these are the targets, the high probability targets where you can look for some reactions. This is extremely important to understand, that you're not going to get maybe a reaction on every single ones, but this is where you can expect to get some reactions. You can go through and flip to support, as I say, in case there is no trade, but you can otherwise, if you don't go through like this and flip to support, you can expect some reactions of that again to get some confirmations. More likely, again, it's never 100% sure even by reading this, because everything is possible in crypto space, but you're going to make more informed trading decisions by reading this. Okay, that is an order flow on Exo charts. But yeah, so on this being said, that's it really for me for today. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn notification. This is a way you can thank me for making this update. So also, yeah, write some comments down below. Also, this helps a lot if you can with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much if you had the time to do it. And as always, I'm also making some nice updates on the Discord server. So really, if you want to get some updates like that, just join the Discord server. You have many alts updates. As you can see here, you have a lot of alts updates. We have been able, for example, to plan the Solana top to the time. XRP will have a possible short trade setup. Link will have the wave. I've been able to plan all the wave here during all the way up here. I mean, so you was aware, for example, this was not some good swing for pan to short really. Okay, I told you my preferred scenario. This was a 345. We got a 345 and another 345. I mean, all the stuff here. Just go and check this out. Really, you also have some Bitcoin updates here in the Matters update. So you have some few different stuff. You can also talk with everyone here. So anyway, feel free to go and check this out. Really, you have the link right below in the description. Anyway, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day. Don't forget to set your alerts on this, and yeah, catch you all in the next one. Cheers.